Hi, do you always fall victim to hackers? Yes, we all fall victim to, we always fall victim to hackers. Even cybersecurity experts sometimes fall victim to hackers. You know, the hackers, they have now become like our brothers and sisters, watching us and waiting solely on us to tap onto their malicious links and their malicious messages so they can get informations from us. You know, these hackers use what we call phishing. And phishing is the act where a hacker will send you a malicious message, a malicious header, or a malicious link into luring you. And examples of these links is what we saw some time ago about Alan Tremonti sending 10 gigabyte or something. We see most of them. And another thing too is a link that will tell you to tap onto and it will move you to the next stage of getting a scholarship. We have to be very careful of this kind of malicious links. And most of these hackers also send messages in the name of MTN. We all know how MTN logo is. We all know how MTN is spelled. If you get any message from MTN, from your bank or from somewhere telling you to tap onto this link or telling you to do something, please read very well. Most of the hackers, especially when it comes to MTN, they can do M.TN. And when you see MTN, you say, oh, this is MTN. No, it's a malicious link. We all have to be very careful. I'm going to share with you a site where you can put a link if you are not that sure if this link is malicious or not. I'm going to share with you a site you can put that link, and that link will give you every detail you need or every details you need to know about the malicious link. Look further. This is one of the malicious link I found in the page, a group page I'm in. So I copied the link. After copying the link, I went onto my browser and typed Virus Total. Virus Total is actually one of the best platforms where it can give you the total summary of every malicious link you're about to tap into. So you make sure you get the right logo of Virus Total. And when you hit on Virus Total, you tap onto the URL button. You know, I'm using the phone because we are mostly with our phones, and so far as you use your phone 24 hours, you're bound to see this kind of malicious links on our phones. And after typing, it will search, and when it searches, you have to hit the summary button. If you are using a laptop will give you every details you need, including the IP address, including the number of people that have tapped into this malicious link. So what we are seeing is phishing, malicious, suspicious, phishing, suspicious. At least these alone should let you know that that link is a malicious link. If that link was not a malicious link, it would give you clean from the apex to the bottom. So you have to be very careful in terms of tapping into any malicious link. And if you want to know if any link is malicious, this platform is the best to know. I bet most of us, I bet we all are going to be careful in order not to fall victim to those hackers anymore. Virus Total is one of the best sites or one of the best platforms where you can have every details you need to know. But when you use a laptop, the laptop is going to give you everything. The laptop is going to give you the number of people who have tapped onto that link. The laptop is going to give you the IP address. Yes, the IP address was seen when I was showing you. But the laptop is going to give you everything. You know, using a phone is different from using a laptop. You know one thing, some of these hackers, I don't know where they get their IP addresses from. Because when you really take closely look at the IP, sometimes you can really critique or you can take an IP address from this malicious link and you will realize that this IP address is an IP address that belongs to an organization somewhere in the US or somewhere. Because most of their IP address are different. And that one too is another thing, because when a hacker gets your IP address, like as an ordinary person like you and I, the person can now follow you everywhere you go. MTN. I also want to say something to DK Cyber. I haven't met DK Cyber. I'm also a learner in cybersecurity. I read communications way back in school, and I want to get into cyber, and I want DK Cyber to be my godfather. So, DK Cyber, if you are saying this, I'll be in your school very soon. Let's say in January or somewhere. Okay, so now that we know the virus total, we can use viral total to determine a malicious link or not. Let's all be very careful out there and make sure we don't tap on any link we see. Let's all be careful.